What is up, collective? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals. Okay, so I'm here to give a message. Alright, and today I'm gonna be talking about what I'm learning in the Bible currently. And I'm learning about Abram and Lot. Okay, so Abram is Lot's nephew. And Abram basically was a very rich man. He was rich in sheep, and he was rich in silver and in gold, and he had a lot of people that was following him. Abram was really also blessed by God. God favored Abram because Abram would always, you know, give offerings to the Lord, you know. And one thing that God had promised Abram, that, I will bless you with all the land as far as he could see. And God promised that so many people would come from Abram that trying to count them would be trying to count the dust on the earth. So you can imagine that Abram must have a lot of people, or was going to have a lot of people in general, and following him, and just being a part of his legacy, right? Now, he had a nephew named Lot, and Lot was also blessed. Lot was blessed with flocks and of herds of animals, and Lot had followers as well. But see, the land that Abram and Lot was on at first, it was missing something. It was missing water and grass. And if you know, back in the day, that you definitely need resources to water for your animals and resources to grass for your animals, right? Because, some animals eat grass. So, like, these things and these shortages that they had was causing Abrams, people to be upset, and also Lot's people to be upset. And Abram came to Lot and was like, look, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want a disagreement with you. We are a family. When it's all said and done, we are really, truly family. And he said, if you want to go to the right, I'll go to the left. And if you want to go to the left, I'll go to the right. But one thing we shouldn't do is that we shouldn't fight. We should separate, but we should not fight. And Abram had told Lot to pick where he wanted to go. And Lot decided to pick somewhere by the Jordan River, because he's like, man, all right, it's a lot of water here. It's probably better here. More ways that I can get productive here. So Lot, took his people and moved over that way. But see, the thing is, when he moved over that way, he was near cities, right? Cities that had kings in it. And one was Kings of Sodom, okay, which was a city, I believe. So Abram decided to, like, okay, well, I'll go this way then. I'll go the other way. Now, Lot kind of got himself into, like, a battlefield, because sooner or later people wanted to fight over the land that he was on and near, and they actually lost that battle, and the enemies took Lot for hostage, took his people for hostage, and took all his possessions, took everything from them. So, being an uncle that Abram heard about it and about what was going on. So Abram was like, oh no, I'm good over here. Everything is good over here. Everything is productive over here. But over there, I gotta make sure I get Lot back. So he took 318 servants of his to go fight against the enemy and to take back what was taken from everyone on that side. And he won. And he rescued Lot, and he got back his possessions, and they got back their land. And the king of Sodom was so thankful for what Abram did, that he was like, man, what do you want me? What do you want from me? And Abram didn't even want any rewards. He didn't want any accolades. He didn't want anything from it. But see, a priest of God blessed Abram. And he blessed him with 1/10 of all that he had. So imagine somebody giving you 1/10 of what they already have. And he said, blessed be God Most High. He was delivered from your enemies into your hands. So Abram rescued Lot from his enemies. And God had helped Abram do that as well. So what I'm getting kind of from this message is that sometimes us agreeing to disagree comes at an advantage. And sometimes we just have to separate ourselves from people that we love, that we care about. And it doesn't mean that we don't love them. It doesn't mean that we don't care about them. But we can see how things are colliding, how things are getting misunderstood. We can see how things are becoming aggressive. We can see how just certain things are not being watered in certain avenues, or like somebody else might feel like, oh no, you're not watering me the way I need to be watered, or this is not getting watered how that needs to get watered though. And I feel like Abram was very wise. And he was wise because he's like, look, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to argue with you. And I don't want us to argue, because at the end of the day, we're family. And we still need each other. And I would rather you choose where you want to go. If we split up, I would rather you choose. And then I choose. And we let bygones be bygones. And we go our separate ways. Now, what I did love is that even when they went their separate ways and Lot got all his stuff taken and got captured, Abram still came to his side. Abram didn't be like, oh no, I'm not going to come to your side. I'm not going to come for you. I'm not going to rescue you. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm going to just let you suffer. And he didn't do that. And I feel like for those that I'm talking to, y'all may come across a friend, come across family, come across a lover, come across somebody, even a person you don't know, or you don't know like that, or you don't like that. And you might be like, man, I could be non-caring, I could care less, but I'm gonna choose to do the right thing and still care. Even if we don't see eye to eye, I'ma still even care. And I had heard this lady that I love watching. I always tell you about the people I love watching on YouTube, and she was kind of talking about how sometimes people that we have even fought, fist fought, or had big disagreements with, how we can sometimes just drop that and give that person a hug or show that person love. And I feel like that's really connected to this message as well, because it's like sometimes you meet people where you never thought that they would be on your journey long or even on your journey at all, but you can impact their life in some type of way. And you can be like, man, even if you came against me, why we can't come together for a bigger purpose? Or even if you mistreated me, why I can't pray for you to come together for a bigger purpose? Why can't I forgive you for a bigger purpose? Have you ever had an enemy where you thought was your enemy, but y'all like, man, I'm gonna let this go because I need to help you for a bigger purpose? It's kind of like when two people that's competing against each other come together for a bigger purpose. Or when two people don't see eye to eye, but like, look, I'm going to respect you to come together for a bigger purpose. Or it's, oh man, you this color, I'm that color. You this gender, I'm that gender. You think this way, I think that way. You doing wrong, or you did wrong back in the day, but now you changed. And I'm in my mentor energy where I'm proud to see you change. So no, I'm not gonna turn away from you if you're trying to change. No, I'm not just gonna leave you hanging and leave you out here to die, right? It's kind of like a movie where two people have to come together that can't stand each other for a bigger purpose, and forgive each other for a bigger purpose. Maybe even to forgive each other to save each other's lives. Or forgive each other to just say like, man, I understand your life and I've been there. I understand why you in pain. I understand why you feeling the way you feel because I've been there. Or I've been there where I felt like nobody was there to rescue me, so I got your back in case you need me to come rescue you. So that's amazing. So some of us may be forgiving people that we may not see eye to eye with, but we understand. And it just reminds me of like good versus evil. And I just feel like life is all about good versus evil. No matter our differences, can we come together for good versus evil? Can we group up despite the differences to be there for good and fight evil? So that's the message I got for y'all. I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. I'll be busy back, baby. Peace.